Matthew chapter 6 verse 16 to 18. When you fast, do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show others they are fasting. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you fast, put oil on your head and wash your face, so that it will not be obvious to others that you are fasting, but only to your Father who is unseen. And your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. Isaiah chapter 58 verse 6. Is not this the kind of fasting I have chosen, to loose the chains of injustice and untie the cords of the yoke, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke? Joel chapter 2 verse 12. Even now, declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, with fasting and weeping and mourning. Acts chapter 13 verse 2 and 3. While they were worshipping the Lord and fasting, the Holy Spirit said, Set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them. So after they had fasted and prayed, they placed their hands on them and sent them off. Matthew chapter 4 verse 1 and 2. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. Luke chapter 2 verse 37. And then was a widow until she was 84. She never left the temple but worshipped night and day, fasting and praying. Acts chapter 14 verse 23. Paul and Barnabas appointed elders for them in each church, and with prayer and fasting committed them to the Lord, in whom they had put their trust. Matthew chapter 17 verse 21. But this kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting. Ezra chapter 8 verse 23. So we fasted and petitioned our God about this, and he answered our prayer. Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 1 and 2. On the 24th day of the same month, the Israelites gathered together, fasting and wearing sackcloth and putting dust on their heads. Those of Israelite descent had separated themselves from all foreigners. They stood in their places and confessed their sins and the sins of their ancestors.